So sometimes people will describe aphasia by saying, oh, just imagine that you are in a foreign country and you don't speak any of the language. And that's only kind of a partial explanation of how this goes. So if you think of it on one level, I always have somebody who'll say, oh, well, if I couldn't speak the language, then I would just use gestures, or I would write something, or I would pick up the thing that I'm talking about and we would work it out. And that's true, because you don't have brain damage and you don't have aphasia. When you have aphasia and you are having problems communicating something, it doesn't occur to you to use a gesture, because aphasia affects language, not just speech, but it affects language and the way you process language. So you may think, oh, okay, well, I need to ask something about money. So you may actually pick up your wallet or take out some money and show them. When you have aphasia, it doesn't occur to you that this represents the thing that you're trying to say. One of the things we work on when people come here to the Aphasia Center is communication strategies and other things that you can do to help get your message across that doesn't rely strictly on speech. And most people using gestures or coming up with something on their own is very foreign to them. It doesn't occur to them to do that. So we don't directly teach gestures, but we may teach writing. We may teach some other forms, drawing, things that would help get the message across to the listener if you can't come up with that specific word. In conclusion, when we say it's kind of like being in a foreign country where you don't speak the language, there's actually a little bit more to it that I kind of wanted to clarify, because it's not always that simple. It's not, that's kind of like a layperson way to think about it, but there's really actually a little bit more to it. So don't expect people with aphasia to be able to automatically use gestures or some other way to help you without you teaching them or showing them some of the easier ways to get their points across. And do, however, to improve communication with anybody with aphasia, use gestures, write keywords. These are things that are really going to help comprehension, and it's going to make conversation a lot easier. Thanks.